Welcome to another exciting edition of Sunday Special, the program that brings you a rich blend of events, culture, and captivating stories for your viewing pleasure. As always, we are here to entertain, enlighten, and educate you with our interesting lineup of features carefully put together for your delight. So sit back, relax, and stay tuned as we take you on this journey. But first, let's begin with the latest news. I am Uyi Consola Ojelade. In a strong show of political loyalty and party solidarity, supporters of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu under the aegis of the Renewed Hope Network gathered in Lagos for a special prayer session where they threw their weight behind the president's second-term bid, while also learning support for Lagos State Deputy Governor Obafemi Hamzat as the preferred candidate for the state's next governorship race. Joy Ken Abakwea reports.
Organized as part of efforts to foster national unity, political stability, and sustained development, special prayers were offered for the peace, progress, and prosperity of Nigeria, as well as for wisdom, strength, and direction for the nation's leadership under the Renewed Hope agenda of the administration of President Bola Tinubu.
Father, King of glory, the journey will be more easier for them. Everyone that will be going with them for campaign, you are all covered with the blood of Jesus Christ.
Lagos State Governor Babajide Sanwo-Olu, alongside his deputy Obafemi Hamzat, joined other leaders of the ruling All Progressives Congress to reaffirm support for the re-election of President Tinubu, while endorsing Hamzat as their preferred governorship candidate for Lagos State.
Amen. Tinubu, Obafemi, Kadri, Hamzat, incoming governor.
Protect Nigeria. That is why we are here, to endorse him for a second time and to endorse also my candidature as the candidate of our party in Lagos. As you have come, God will bless you. You must thank the president of the country for what he has been doing, for giving us direction, and of course the first lady, Mrs. Olurebi Tinubu, for what they've been doing for this country. They deserve another time.
Kogi State will deliver 100%. Nigeria,
the convener of the Renewed Hope Network said the initiative was designed to strengthen unity among Nigerians, encourage peaceful coexistence, and mobilize support for policies aimed at national growth and development.
But we continue to pray to God to make it happen the way we want. Then we want to endorse our brother, who has the most experience, one of the most intelligent people who have served in government.
The event drew a large turnout of supporters, members of the All Progressives Congress, leaders of the Governor's Advisory Council, traditional and community leaders, as well as residents who converged to express solidarity with the administration and reaffirm their commitment to the Renewed Hope agenda. In Lagos, Joy Ken Abakwea.
Still in Lagos State, the Lagos State government has commenced the airlift of the first batch of pilgrims that will participate in this year's Hajj exercise in the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia. Mr. Toliat reports that officials of the Ministry of Home Affairs hinted that 343 out of the initially registered 345 intending pilgrims made the first flight in Lagos.
The luggages assembled for cargo section and intending pilgrims already moved to the Hajj camp. Inaugural flight for this year's Hajj exercise was set. Last-minute checks by law enforcement agencies is to ensure that no one travels with prohibited items.
There's somebody that have cereal, and I asked her, why did you put cereal in your hand luggage? She now said that she doesn't know that cereal is supposed not to be in her hand luggage and it's supposed to be in the main luggage. And I asked her, and I said, okay, will you give it to somebody that is weighing now? They said, nobody should give their luggage to anybody. It tells you that indirectly they have heard what you said.
Officials of the Ministry of Home Affairs were on ground to give pep talks on what to expect.
All of you should remember that you are a good ambassador of Nigeria. You are a good ambassador of Lagos State. And you are a good ambassador of your family.
Having completed documentation and cleared, the pilgrims proceeded to board vehicles to the airport. NACON officials confirmed that Nigerian pilgrims have secured the newly introduced mandatory Sukuk card, introduced by Saudi Arabian authorities to curb unauthorized entry into the country.
The introduction of the Sukuk, I want to believe that is a blessing to the pilgrims, because it eliminates intruders, most especially in Misha. So the introduction of the Sukuk has already eliminated that. So it's now the identity card for the proper Hajj pilgrims.
What the Saudi were trying to do is that to guide us and to guide against any form of casualties. We are talking of stampeding or whereby we were saying people were missing, we could not find them. So that Nusuk, the moment they place their phone or their gadget on it, it will tell you the information about the pilgrims.
A total of 1,600 intending pilgrims will be airlifted to Saudi Arabia in 5 flights. In Lagos, Musa Toliat, NTA News.
Channel 10 News will now go on a short break, but we will be back with more exciting stories.
No put your ears, make we talk. Time don't reach to rearrange the stars to give una small wisdom. Shots mighty fresh now, but in our own, I beg no be so. Before una go talk, say our smell no reach. Make una think I'm twice so. Ever heard of Colgate, the #1 oral care brand in the world?
Colgate Maximum Cavity Protection unlocks 24 hours cavity defense. The formula boost with calcium for lifelong smiles.
Mom, it's a time to brush. No more cover mouth.
Colgate for 24 hours maximum cavity protection.
It's that time of the year when we celebrate the joy of our lives and the future of our world. The NTA Lagos Channel 10 Children's Day Party!
Beautiful, highly esteemed.
An exciting and memorable experience for our children. A day filled with fun, learning, and unforgettable memories where children get to meet new friends, enjoy exciting games, bounce in colorful castles, watch amazing performances from participating schools, and take part in creative activities. Major highlights of the party are match pass and beauty pageants. Come ready as there are prizes to be won. Date 25th May 2026. Time 10 a.m. Venue NTA Lagos Channel 10. Gate fee 3,000 naira per child. Schools, families, and groups are encouraged to book early to help us prepare adequately. For inquiries, call NTA Lagos Children's Day celebration is not just a party, but a magical experience your child will cherish forever. Happy Children's Day!
Welcome back. The need to invest in better training programs, continuous professional development, and strict accreditation standards for teacher education institutions to improve quality teacher education has been emphasized. This came to the backdrop of low students' performances in examinations and generally falling standard of education. Here are the details.
He says education is simply the soul of a society as it passes from one generation to another. Therefore, education gives one the necessary skills, knowledge, and ethics required for a chosen profession. As individuals, we all have our career choices, such as doctor, lawyer, engineer, architect, teacher, just to mention a few. All these fields go through the tutelage of a teacher. Teachers play a vital role in the educational development of an individual, so they need the intellectual and professional capability to thrive in their teaching job. In Nigeria particularly, it has been observed that there is a shortfall of this, resulting to poor quality teacher education.
The problem of poor quality of teachers' education may not be far-fetched from population problem. Nigeria has a population of over 200 million, and everyone is striving to get educated. So it means that we have to produce teachers in any way to man the schools.
We have lack of information technology, a situation whereby the necessary technology that they need to facilitate learning are not there.
You can take instance for other countries around the world. They value education a lot, and so they value their teachers. If teachers are taking the way the medical people are taking, then a lot of people will know that teaching is a professional job.
Low quality of teachers training, the only formation institution for teachers in Nigeria is the College of Education and tertiary institutions, which are not really enough training for them.
With the high rate of unemployment in the country leading to square pegs in a round hole, a situation where people who are not trained teachers secure teaching job as an option, this in turn has negative effects on the quality of education dished out.
The implication of poor quality teacher education in Nigeria in the development of the education system in Nigeria is varied. One of which is the lowering of education standard in Nigeria. Our students may not be able to compete favorably globally. And then there is the issue of job dissatisfaction on the part of the teacher.
The teachers cannot teach what they don't know, and it means that their knowledge relies outside the culture of life practices.
The role of a teacher cannot be overemphasized. Hence, stakeholders outline strategies to improving teacher education.
The issue of training teachers, not only training, retraining teachers, and also change orientation of the society about teachers. And when teachers are already in the system, there is what is called continuous professional development. That one must be in place.
We can update the curriculum. I think it's old-fashioned. I think we need to give teachers more strategies to deploy in the classroom and be able to be inclusive, that is to teach every child regardless of their personal characteristics. I think we need to strengthen our curriculum. We should start addressing ourselves as a nation is how do we improve the esteem in which the teaching profession is held. And it is salaries, oh yes, certainly. That is their conditions of service, absolutely. Even in public service, are they able to rise to the top? In Lagos State, I'm always proud to say that teachers have a chance to become permanent secretaries. This is not happening in other states, in some other states, and I think if teachers know going into the profession, there is no cap on where you can reach, on how high you can go. I think that would be helpful.
There is no doubt that teachers are nation builders, and a good teacher can inspire hope, ignite the imagination, and instill a love of learning. Therefore, policymakers should continue to give this noble profession priority by equipping them with necessary tools and resources as they produce great minds to lead our country right.
Still circling back to education, in the world of academics, intelligence is often measured by cumulative performance of a student across subjects over a period of time. However, what becomes of it when this is attained by the aid of artificial intelligence, AI, which is the new normal in technology? Nta Ch10 brings an insight.
Just like the case of the egg or the chicken, which one comes first? So it is with education or technology, and the question of which is aiding another. As time passes by and the quest by man to overcome challenges through problem solving, creativity through technology gradually begins to make inroads into educational pursuits, where students and teachers alike embrace one of the most powerful tools of modern history, artificial intelligence, AI, for teaching and learning. Mr. Ogboanya Victor Onyedikachi is a 500-level radiography student of the Federal University of Lafia who is embracing the use of AI in academic pursuit.
Are not exposed to radiations first in the course of their learning, and they get at least a greater percentage. I cannot say 90% or 99%, but I mean a great percentage, above average percentage of practical experience. So when they go to the hospital, it just becomes a little effort they put, and they'll get used to the system there.
Artificial intelligence grew out of decades of ideas in maths, philosophy and early computing, dating back to the 1940s and the 50s, when thinkers were wondering if machines could be made to think in form of imitating human intelligence. The field of AI was born formally in 1956 at the Dartmouth Conference, organized by researchers where John McCarthy coined the term artificial intelligence.
There are AI tools for research, but it also serves as a guide. Not to replace the human thinking, but also to serve as a guide. From the word artificial, it's artificial, not natural.
At the comfort of your room, you can visit the library website, you go to the chatbot, you ask, do you have this information resources? Chatbot will reply, you say, yes, we have. Okay, how am I going to have access to this? The chatbot will direct you where you can have access to.
AI's positive impact is that it amplifies human ability, thereby assisting people in various fields of human endeavor to work smarter, solve complex problems, and improve quality of life.
Personally, has made it easier, explaining. Sometimes you just get PowerPoint and then you give it to AI to explain in details and even give you things that were not even said, even outside and within the classroom, so you can get extra knowledge.
We actually use it in terms of planning. It helps us to have a very proper planning on how to achieve our final goal.
There is also the flip side of AI, like creating unemployment to humans through robotics replacement, high cost of maintenance, misuse of personal data, generating realistic fake contents, just as there is the growing concern about students' overdependence on AI, which reduces development of human skills over time, relegating critical thinking and analysis, leading to shallow understanding and academic dishonesty.
Students become lazy over time because they don't find the need to study their books anymore.
As many stakeholders emphasize how AI can be leveraged to improve teaching and learning, they also opine that just as the acceleration of vehicle is harmful without the brake system, so also is the AI without regulation.
A pedestrian bridge is a structure built to allow people to safely cross obstacles, such as roads, without interfering with vehicular traffic. The importance of pedestrian bridges spans across safety, accessibility, and urban planning. Oftentimes, some pedestrians neglect pedestrian bridge as a crossing point, a tool for saving lives, enhancing mobility, and improving urban living. Mr. Toliat will tell us why some people risk their lives by not making use of pedestrian bridge.
Having a close shave with death on highways every day seems to make the day for some die-hard pedestrians in Lagos who defy all regulations and enforcement strategies to make them utilize footbridges.
When you're crossing, you're not closing your eyes now. When you're crossing, you're very much aware. There's no need for the bridge when the road is not easy to. It's very easy to cross.
Why are you crossing? Why are you not using the bridge?
Oh, I'm rushing to somewhere. I'm rushing down to somewhere. There's every faster way to go to the grave, but for my own safety, I'm going through this bridge now. I can just advise some people. That's the old women that they can't cross the road. Yeah, actually, I can cross the road without nothing doing me. I've been crossing it for like over months, years.
Some people, they are very stubborn. If they see that the vehicle keeps person on the ground like this, they won't look at the person that is dying on the ground. They will say that person is not perfect. Some people will continue to be crossing.
Most of the bridges have been refurbished and are in good condition, like the ones in the Adekunle and Herbert Macaulay axis of Yaba.
I can't cross the convent. It doesn't make any sense. Why this is meant for us to use.
So I knew when it was very bad, and that was actually discouraging people from using it.
So since that's been fixed, the best thing is to use it.
Pedestrians at the Sabo axis of Yaba are adamant in their refusal to use the pedestrian bridge.
I was in a hurry, kind of, I decided to go for a shortcut.
Before there was no traffic light here, then we just go through that. But with the traffic light, you see that the vehicle has observed that instruction, that directive, then it's fairly safe, but it's not the best.
The shortest distance between 2 points is a straight line. So why do I want to go up and down and down and down?
But the traffic law says people must use pedestrian.
Well, the law can say anything. I want to get from where I want to go to where I'm going in the fastest, shortest time.
Okay, what if there are some enforcement here?
You mean with regards to use of that? People are going to resist it.
This lady at Fadi bus stop on Ikorodu Road says using the footbridge does not apply to her as divine favor is her portion.
For me, I prefer to cross than to climb the bridge.
The bridge is good, you'll still cross?
I will still cross now. Why won't I cross? I believe in God. God is my guide, so He will guide me.
Many, however, say for enforcement to be effective, the state government should sensitize the public on the use of pedestrian bridges and punish violators.
The government can do more by creating awareness. Let there be a kind of awareness and also enforcement.
By the time you do it today, you do it another 1, 2, 3 weeks, people will be used to it.
A prank is a playful trick or joke that someone performs to surprise, confuse, or amuse others, usually for fun and laughter. Pranks are often harmless, but they can sometimes go too far and hurt feelings or cause problem if not done considerately. The report.
لا لا ما يحار هذا ما يحار ما يغشمر.
It is safe to say that if quite a number of us are put in this scenario, our responses might not be entirely far-fetched. But while the intent of these prank stars is to oftentimes create humor, some of them go to extreme measures, including invading personal space and privacy, which in most cases never ends well.
It's a prank! A big prank. I just had to prank you guys to just play with your minds. Yes.
My mama is alive.
She's alive.
Pikin is alive.
The child is also alive.
Daddy.
The man no dey breathe again.
Does prank kill?
A lot of people have chosen pranking other people to do it, sometimes with a lot of detriment to it, of course. But yeah, I would say that's one of the reasons that why a lot of people, do that. And although the problem with that is that there are quite a lot of blurry lines, because we now have to have a conversation of where does entertainment end and when does ethical responsibility begin.
Now, while there is no timeline to when and where pranks started, this trend has gained momentum over the last decade from countries like the US, UK, and several other parts of the globe. But with the advent of social media and its monetary benefits, prank stars, particularly in Nigeria, are taking pranks to a whole new level.
Please, if you kill me now, can I pay you? Please, don't do that, I beg. Run, Hey, Joe. Hey, Joe, please.
I understand the fun in pranks, but I feel like a lot of times people take out the fun from pranks. It's now dangerous. It's now embarrassing people. There are pranks that can be funny and fun and just, something people would love to watch. If it's pranks like that, then yeah, sure. Not sure I will do it, but I mean, yeah, good. But I do not support it in any way. Pranks that are humiliating people, all in the name of, jokes or entertainment.
Nigerians are definitely fun-loving people who love to laugh even when the going gets tough. So I thought to ask, what's the worst prank anyone has ever played on them?
My friend texted me and said that he's dead. Yeah, so that was like the worst prank, and I was literally I just started crying, and then my other friend was in on it with him, and then I was like, wow.
Not really experienced it, but I saw a prank on TikTok where a guy was just walking on the road. Then he just started running. Everybody started following him to run. They don't know the reason why he was running.
I haven't experienced any prank so far, but if I could play a prank on someone, it would have been a very scary prank, like putting out a fake announcement out there for people.
She what? She's pregnant. Hey! I hear me, by me. She's what? She's pregnant.
While pranks are usually meant to entertain, it shouldn't endanger or humiliate the person that is being pranked. And this is where we draw the curtains for tonight's Sunday News Special. Do join us same time next week for another scintillating experience of the Sunday News Special. Do have a wonderful, wonderful evening. I am Oyinkosola Ojelade. Good night.